Hello, everyone. It's Jeffrey here with Liv Sotheby's International Realty and Mountain Luxury Group. And today I am here to tell you all about living in Cordillera. Living in Cordillera is one of the most dynamic and cool places to live in this valley. And today, we are going to be going over a couple of different things. One, I'm going to give you a really great overview on Cordillera. Tell you about the different communities and their locations and what are benefits to all those different communities. And also, I'm going to talk about the amenities, and they are endless. It is just so beautiful. So, an overview of Cordillera is Cordillera is an expansive and luxury residential community. It offers four distinct neighborhoods that are cohesive, but have this beautiful mountain environment. And I got to tell you, you can be living right down on the valley floor in the Cordillera Valley Club, or you can be all the way up in the summit where, you have elevations up to 9,400 square feet. It really is a beautiful, beautiful community. So its location is 25 miles east of Eagle Vail Airport. It's also 140 miles west of Denver International Airport. And it's 15 minutes to Beaver Creek, a real simple, easy drive, 25 minutes to Vail. So you can really, really get on the mountain pretty quickly and pretty swiftly. But you don't have to go anywhere because there are so many beautiful amenities like cross-country skiing and snowshoeing, ice skating and sledding and horse-drawn sleds and food events and all those types of things that Cordillera offers. So in the summertime is absolutely gorgeous in Cordillera. And the reason why it's so beautiful is it's so contained. It's surrounded by 1 million acres of White River National Forest. 1 million. That means there is absolutely nothing that is going to go around you ever. When you think of Cordillera too, you have to, of course, start exploring all the amenities. And there's the golfing and the hiking and this horseback riding and the private fly fishing and the whitewater rafting and the four-wheeling adventures and mountain biking and tennis and swimming. There is camp for the kids. There's stocked ponds where you can go and catch and release trout. There is hundreds of trails that are all maintained by the Cordillera Metro District for hiking and mountain biking. It really is. And the list goes on. I mean, it just goes on and on. So the four locations are down on the valley floor. We have the Cordillera Valley Club, which is right over here. This is, I'm working right to left. So there's the Cordillera Valley Club. That's just, a really short distance, about 2 miles into town, into the middle of Edwards. Then you have the Divide. Now, the Divide is the most eastern community once you get across I-70 on the south side of I-70. So the Divide, the Summit, and the Ranch are all in the same geographical location. The Valley Club, however, is on the north side of I-70. It has beautiful, beautiful views of the Gore Range. And then once you get up to the Ranch and the Summit and the Divide, you have these monstrous views that go in all directions. So it really is very, very special. When you go to the Ranch side, the Ranch is going to be on the west side of the Divide, taking Squaw Creek Road all the way up, and then it becomes Fenno. And then when you go through the Ranch gate, you'll continue on Fenno, and once you get all the way to the very, very top to the first stop sign, that's going to be the beginning of the Summit. The Summit is absolutely gorgeous. Again, high mountain living, a little bit more acreage is offered in some of these lots up there. And I think you would absolutely just be jaw dropped when you see some of the views that these locations offer. So just to give you a little map overview here, here is the Valley Club. So the Valley Club is right here, just north of I-70. You can see here's Edwards, so super duper close. And then look how close Beaver Creek is. bam. And then if you just continue down I-70, here's Vail right here on the very end. So on the south side of the interstate, I-70, you see the ranch, the divide, and the summit. And I've even shown you that how close you are to the Eagle Airport. Here it is right out here. And this is just west of Eagle. So a lot of people take car service. Some people will actually have an automobile at the airport. They've purchased a parking garage. And so very, very easy to get your vehicle from the airport over to Cordillera. So breaking it down and really giving you a real tight view on these, this is the divide, okay? So the divide, if you see here's Squaw Creek Road, this comes up from Highway 6 and just on the south side of I-70. And you just kind of come in and then you're gonna make a left through the gate and take Cordillera Way up, as that is your main drag in the divide. And then of course you have just a nice weave of different roads that peel off of the main drag Cordillera Way there that has lots and lots of big, beautiful homes. The ranch. So the ranch, if you remember, I said Squaw Creek Road. Well, here it is again. And then if you keep on coming down, you'll actually just do a kind of a big horseshoe around the corner. It becomes Fenno Drive. As you come up Fenno, you'll get to right about here, and there's a gatehouse. And when you get to the gatehouse, it's actually right here, you'll come through that gate, and then you can either continue up and continue up Fenno, or you can double back and go here into the Bearden Meadows area. There's the Greyhawk Enclave. There is the Saddle Ridge, which is Bearcat Enclave. You have this whole area here. This is another enclave called the Bentgrass Enclave. And then there's a little guy right here. This is the Cimarron Enclave right here. And then you can continue up, and there are all these big, beautiful custom homes as well. And so as you go up, you can also see there's the Cordillera Trailhead Facility. The Trailhead Facility is very nice. It has a clubhouse that is used for events. Some homeowners will use that as a spot to hold an event, like a football party or a basketball event or something like that, where you turn on a big TV and bring in some hors d'oeuvres and serve them up. But there's also a great outdoor pool there. And it's really kind of built for the kid community. So there's slides and really cool little hiding places. It is also the area where our Cordy camp goes out. So each summer, Cordillera has a camp that is exclusive to the Cordillera homeowners. So you can drop your kids off 5 to 15 years old, and they have a full day of events planned, whether it's going hiking or whether it's actually leaving Cordillera and going whitewater rafting, or if they're going horseback riding that day, or just hanging out by the pool. But really, really a wonderful, cool little amenity is the Cordy camp. A lot of grandparents will take their grandkids and they will put them in this camp, and they will have an absolute blast all day long. So moving along here, we are now into the summit. So the summit gets very, very broad. As you can see, when you are coming up from the ranch into the summit, this is the area right up here where it becomes the summit. This is the top of Fenno Drive. And when you get to the Cordillera stop sign there where it becomes the summit, the Cordillera Summit Athletic Club is going to be right in front of you. That pardon me, that athletic club offers an indoor pool. It offers for lap swimming as well as free swim. It also has hot tubs. It has free weights. So there's a full gym there. They have Peloton bikes. They have tons of cardio equipment. They offer a whole bunch of classes as well. Outside, there's pickleball, there's tennis ball, there's tennis courts as well. So it's a really, really nice facility. They just recently redid it all. It all has beautiful, nice new equipment. And the staff is outstanding there. So here we are back down at the Valley Club, and this is kind of giving you a little tighter view than the original map that I showed you. But one of the things I wanted to show you is that, all these homes that are going to be up here off of Beard Creek Trail are looking right south at the New York Range, and it is absolutely beautiful. So I also want you to take a look and see how close you are to the middle of Edwards. This is the roundabout down here, and this is where you're going to have movie theaters and restaurants and shopping. There's a wonderful market called Village Market there that you can get some beautiful meats and fish from. Great fresh produce, a lot of organic stuff, and things that you don't see at your city market and your big box supermarkets. So besides this, you also have a lot of retail, you have hair salons down here, and you're very, very close to the Arrowhead base area. And that is another area that you can actually ski out of if you don't want to go all the way up into Beaver Creek. So just another option there. So what do the Cordillera homeowners have access to? So Cordillera has tons and tons of stuff. First of all, they are their own self-contained metro district. That means that they do all of their own road maintenance. They do all of their own plowing. They do all of their own gardening. They do all of their own maintenance and security. And that is one of the very coolest amenities that Cordillera has, is its ability that it even has 2 fire departments in Cordillera. It has a post office in Cordillera that is exclusive to just your Cordillera homeowners. So amenities, let's see, there's a car wash that you can actually go to. They give you a short little class and you can have a car wash there. You have, as I mentioned before, you have an indoor pool, and that is up at the Summit Athletic Club. But you also have your outdoor pool that I mentioned at the Trailhead Facility. And then, of course, we have the Cordillera Valley Club's pool, but that pool is going to be under construction this year, and they are going to be redoing a whole entire brand new facility down there. The Cordillera Valley Club is quite interesting because of the fact that even though it is part of the Ranch and the Summit and the Divide, they actually have their own properties association. So they call it the CVC COA, which is the Cordillera Valley Club Homeowners Association. And I got to tell you, it's very cool because they have their own set of guidelines when it comes to the design review board, their rules and regulations, but at the same time, they reciprocate with everything on the south side of I-70 as well that has the Divide and the Ranch and the Summit. So other things that you're going to want to know about in Cordillera is there is tons of hiking. The Trailhead Facility is known for the fact that it has a bunch of trails that go directly out of this location, but there are hiking trails everywhere you look in Cordillera, and they're all maintained by the CPOA, by the Cordillera Property Homeowners Association. And so, if there's trees that fall down in the wintertime, for instance, they'll come out and they'll clear them and they'll make sure everything is absolutely beautiful and pristine. Some people will mountain bike on these, but a lot of these people are just hiking at this point. And as you can see from this photo, I mean, this is what it looks like in the fall with the aspens hitting it just right with all the big, beautiful yellow. It is so pretty. Of course, we have our golf. So we have 3 courses that are part of our Troon Management Golf. And so Troon Management is the third-party company that runs the club at Cordillera. So we have our Cordillera Valley Club. We have our Ranch, which is the mountain course. And we also have our Summit course. And boy, the summit course is so long. Boy, do you have to hit the ball a long ways in order to have fun on that course. Um, the picture that you're seeing in front of us here is actually the short course. And the short course is over on the divide side. And as you can see in the background, you can actually see the back bowls of Vail. That's the Game Creek Bowl there. And this course is just a little par 3 course. And it was a David Peltz design. And it's something where you just grab a couple of clubs and a lightweight bag, and you can walk this course quite easily. It's wonderful. And this course is part of the Cordillera Property Owners Association, but Troon will manage this course as well and do all the maintenance on it. So fishing, we have the Eagle River has 1.5 miles of private fishing rights that are designated to Cordillera. So you can do nice float trips with any of the outfits in town and be able to fish just that area right there, and it's all yours. We also have 4 fishing ponds that are stocked with brown trout each year. And it's a catch and release, but it's really easy to access all of these because they are close to the road. And it's real fun for the kids to just go in, and it's cast and catch, cast and catch. And it's a lot of excitement for sure. In the wintertime, they take our golf courses and they will groom them with a snowcat, and then they offer Nordic skiing. So our mountain course actually will become a facility that will rent and give out cross-country skis, as well as snowshoes. And you can go out and get your exercise and your heart rate up and take in, as you see, the most magnificent views in the Vail Valley. So our restaurants, we have 3 restaurants that are operating, and some of them are seasonal and some of them are year round. The one that we're looking at here is the Timber Hearth Grill, and the Timber Hearth will act as the main restaurant for the homeowners, and it's exclusive. There is no public access anymore because of COVID, and they offer beautiful fare. They take care of the golfers that come through with everything from hot dogs to hamburgers and tuna cups and chicken cups and easy stuff to get out on the course, to beautiful entrees that they offer at lunch and dinner. The Summit has its own restaurant as well, and the Summit restaurant is located in the clubhouse. They do a very similar fare to the Timber Hearth Grill and offer similar items when you go out on the course there as well. So a really nice spot. And then down at the Cordillera Valley Club, they have the Chaparral Restaurant. Now, the Chaparral Restaurant, of course, will also take care of the golfers at the Cordillera Valley Club and their golf course, but they also have kind of a smokehouse theme. So you'll pull up sometimes and get a big waft of some wonderful barbecue that they're cooking. But they also will do a breakfast, a lunch, and a dinner in the summertime. Limited hours will happen in the wintertime. So the athletic club, going back to that is up in the summit of Cordillera, and they have everything from yoga to Pilates to spin classes and all sorts of different classes. And you can get a schedule by looking at CordilleraLiving.com, and you can actually see what classes are coming up and what you want to participate in. So here's another shot of our pool that is at the Trailhead Facility. And as you see, very child-friendly, lots and lots of cool, fun things to do. There's even a basketball court here. You can see over here, there's basketball in the pool as well for the kids. And although you don't see, there is a lifeguard on duty during pool hours here at the Trailhead Facility. We also, of course, have our pool at the Summit, and that is at the Summit Athletic Club. That is indoors, and they do a lot of lap swimming there, but of course, kids can go there as well in the wintertime. And then, of course, the last one is the Cordillera Valley Club. The Cordillera Valley Club's pool is being redone in its entirety, as well as the pool house. So that will be very exciting to see in the upcoming seasons ahead. So guys, that is just a little snapshot of everything that goes on in Cordillera. I got to tell you though, if you really want a great tour, you can call on myself, Jeffrey Clunan, or Larissa Wild, my partner at Mountain Luxury Group, and we would be happy to help you find your dream home in Cordillera. Have a wonderful day and enjoy your time. Bye.